Adam, maybe a couple of years ago, you guys appeared in the Cardano community, and you were creating a wallet called the Gerowallet. But in reality, over time, this Gerowallet has been evolving, and it's kind of evolving into its own ecosystem in its own right, like a financial ecosystem. At least that's what it seems that you guys are building, right? So first of all, I guess congratulations are in order, because you just launched an exciting project, first to market. So what is the product that you guys just launched?
Yeah, so the Gero crypto card, I'm actually holding it right here. Let's see if the camera can focus on it a bit. Yeah, so this is the card. So after a very long time that we worked with an institutional partner of ours and backed by Catalyst as well, we were able to create a non-custodial, or as much as non-custodial as possible, way to use your ADA in the real world. So we're using the catchphrase uniting Web 2 and Web 3. This is what we're trying to do with this product. So using your ADA by purchasing groceries, if it's for your business, then using it for vendors, infrastructure, stuff like that. So it acts like a debit card, like any other debit card. The special thing about it is that you top it up with your ADA directly from your wallet. So the ADA stays non-custodial up until the point it turns into euros, and then you can just use it as any other debit card.
How long of a process was this also to get compliance and the regulators to agree with this?
So we were fortunate enough to find an institutional partner that has also its own exchange. So they are very much involved in the crypto space. They very much understand the crypto ethos. And it was a pleasure working with them. It took a long time to facilitate the infrastructure and the technical approach on how to achieve this. But eventually, after some months of very hard work together, we were able to create essentially a direct line between Gerowallet, their backend infrastructure, and we communicate essentially in a non-custodial way. So it means that Gero doesn't collect any information about the users, about their the card, their top-ups, nothing like that. We only see their ADA. We don't even see the ADA. As a platform, we still remain just as a wallet, but we have the bank now integrated kind of inside the UI to make the experience very seamless.
Before the interview, I had a look at your website. Obviously, I was aware of Gerowallet, but I was really blown away with it, because from where we were a couple of years ago to where we are now, that actually projects like yours are building out entire financial ecosystems. That's really quite amazing. So let's have a look at some of the other other products that are present on the website. First of all, tell me about perpetuals and about the partnership that you have there.
Yeah, so the perpetual feature is in partnership with the Strike Finance, and I reached out to them when they started to really grow and become a very prominent DApp on Cardano. I was fortunate to also participate with with Shen, who basically created Strike Finance in the Draper Accelerated program in San Francisco. So I know him personally as well, and they have created an API endpoint essentially, so anyone can integrate the perpetuals feature inside of their application. So we took that, we took that advantage, and we think it's a good feature to have inside a wallet. It makes sense. It gives our users the a very convenient experience to interact with Strike Finance, and we created it within our own UI, so that way it doesn't seem foreign to the UI. And Strike have been great on giving us all the tools we need and any assistance we really needed to create this feature. So kudos to them, and it's a great step, I think, for non-custodial wallets to integrate things that are very popular and useful for the ecosystem right inside the wallet.
Then some time ago, Also, you had an initiative which was great specifically for retail. It is called the ADA cashback program. So, how does that work? I presume you have some collaboration going on with some project to facilitate this. Tell me about how this happened and what is the principle behind it?
Yeah, the cashback feature is again, it's another partnership that we have. It's an Israeli company, and us being in Israel as well, we were able to visit their offices, work together to facilitate this partnership, and we integrated their great solution and experience, essentially, where you can purchase things online with your credit card. It connects very well with the debit card that we released as well, where it's kind of like an infinite money glitch. You can top it up with euros. You purchase with your ADA something online, and then you receive cash back directly into the wallet from these vendors. So if you go to NordVPN, for example, you get 26% cash back. So it's pretty significant. And there is hundreds of deals and different vendors that you can pick from. It does that by geographically, essentially understanding where you're located and offering you deals based on where you're based on. And they keep growing the amount of vendors that offer these cashback deals on a almost bi-weekly basis. So it keeps growing. There is more and more stores. There's more and more very famous names there in the stores. It's a great feature. It's very popular within our user base as well.
With Strike Finance, talking about your partner, we briefly touched on DeFi. There's another instrument inside your dashboard, which is called a DEX aggregator. So what does that do? What is the purpose of that?
Yeah, so the DEX aggregator inside Gero is really a way for users to quickly swap between different tokens. So essentially for traders who are interested in purchasing tokens with their ADA, we use a DEX aggregator from DEX Hunter to essentially provide the best price within a given moment. So let's say I want to purchase Gero tokens. It will essentially get me the tokens in a very seamless user experience where I don't really need to fetch the perfect price from different dexes. So there are a lot of exchanges on Cardano, decentralized exchanges. So Dex Hunter essentially aggregates the best price. I only need to do one click of purchase, and it will provide me the tokens from the best for the best price and the availability based on the available dexes that Dex Hunter is working with. A really great partnership there as well. They've been very helpful, very technical, and this is how we manage to build all of these great products and integrate them within Gero. Thanks to these partnerships, I think that's very beneficial, and it's something that is very very Cardano-like, I would say.
Indeed, if there's anything that Cardano can proud itself about, then it's the collaborations and the integrations, partnerships, and the synergies. Now, in collaboration with all these partners, you are building, or you already built to some extent, like I said at the start of this broadcast, like your own financial ecosystem. But of course, this is all in the world of crypto, right? And then at some point, you've developed with your card that now finally for the first time it's possible to also spend your ADA in the real economy. But you may also want to be able to have an off-ramp into the real economy. And I believe you also have a couple of partners that are facilitating this for you. Can you maybe elaborate a little bit on this?
Sure. So yes, for the off-ramping, we use MoonPay and Gardarian. You're able to both purchase and actually sell your ADA as well. And we also have plans with the existing institutional partner that we're working with for the card to also allow for off-ramping directly to a bank account that will basically belong to this bank that we're working with. That is something that will exist probably early next year, and we want to also use ZK at the same time, because we believe also ZK is a great piece of technology that can be leveraged to complete this crypto ethos, but also how you unify between Web 2 and Web 3. Like I said, that's kind of our goal, is to do as much as possible to make the experience between the two worlds very seamless. It solves ourselves a lot of problems as a business. So the card was also born from a business necessity, actually, and so it's for now it can be used for both customers, just like regular customers and businesses alike. But we will also build more things that would be suited mainly for businesses, actually, that are operating in Web3. We will go multi-chain as well. Bitcoin DeFi is pretty big, that needs to be prepared for midnight. So yeah, that's I would say the answer for that.
Yes, what's really cool is that you guys are not only thinking about creating your products, but then you're also looking at ways to bring them to the public, which in the end is what it's all about, right? And you mentioned your partnerships. I know there's Apex Fusion, there's Midnight, Bitcoin DeFi, all coming, and it's absolutely amazing. And then also, of course, Google. So what are you guys preparing there?
I'm not sure what you refer to. Oh, the Google login. Sorry. Yes. I apologize. Yeah. So with the Google login, we will allow users to essentially create a wallet, generate a wallet directly from their Google email. So inside Gero, there will be a button to sign in with Google, just like, with lots of platforms where you have sign in with social media. So you'll be able to create an account, a smart wallet, it's called, using your Google email, and you'll be able to send, receive, connect to dApps, stake, do everything that you would do with just like a seed phrase, let's say, style wallet, where you create a wallet, you have a seed phrase, etc. So this will act very, very similar, but this time it's just one click of a button. It generates the wallet. It derives it from your email address, and you can use it. You can even send ADA through email. So that's pretty exciting. I'll have a demonstration of that very, very shortly, hopefully by the end of by the mid-November, and we will be able to essentially show how you send the ADA from the wallet, and you can receive an email that you received ADA, which also it kinds of makes the connection between Web 2 and Web 3 more and more seamless, where you receive an email when there is action happening in your wallet.
I think really, and I really mean this, I think that a lot of, maybe all projects built on Cardano should be very grateful to what it is that you guys are building. You're really front runners with integration and advancement of the ecosystem in your own platform. If anybody wants to find more about all the amazing products that you guys are offering, where can they find you?
So they can look for us on Twitter, @Gerowallet is our handle, and also in the Google store, the Chrome store, they can just look for Gero Dashboard. That's the name of the product. We are working on a mobile app, which should be out this year, mainly for the top-up feature initially, and then we'll expand the capabilities. But yeah, that's the main places to find us.
Adam, thank you very much indeed for coming on the podcast. I'm very, very super impressed, and I hope that maybe sometime in the near future we can do another interview when you have more exciting things to share with the community.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. It was very fun.
See you. And go.